Hello and welcome! Today I will show you a modern watch actually, the Casio A1000, first released in 2020. It's a full stainless steel watch with a mineral glass and it is still being sold today, although the color variations are constantly changing. So this particular one is a A1000 MG9, but I think it's not being sold anymore. But there's a few other gold variations and also all sorts of different colors. So I think actually the looks of this model are pretty nice. We got some cool details like this brushed bezel part here. Also I think here this part is brushed, and then we got this polished outside. We got two buttons on the left, one on the right, and then here this groove where the fourth button should be. I really don't know why they just didn't cover it up, but that's how it is. And yeah, also the dial looks pretty cool. It's like this reflective gold color, and then here the Casio logo and this 3D kind of letters. And the bracelet is this mesh bracelet. It's pretty okay. And it's also got the quick release spring bars from the factory, which is very cool. And yeah, so that's the looks. Now function wise, it's pretty basic. I mean, it's pretty much the same like your standard F91. Although one thing is different that I will show you in a second. But yeah, so here is the normal time display. We have the time and the date, and with this bottom button we can switch between 12 and 24-hour mode. And then if we press the mode button right here, we go into the first mode, the alarm mode. We can turn it on here. We also have a hourly chime right there with the little bell. And yeah, here's how the alarm sounds. Well, I should probably hold it to the microphone. Hold on. So yeah, just a regular Casio beep there. That's the alarm. And then next one is the stopwatch. Also pretty basic. We got the start there. A split right there. And release. Stop and reset. And finally the last mode is actually the time setting mode right there. So well, that's all the modes. And now for the different feature for this module that makes it different from the F91 is this backlight right here. I can make it a bit darker maybe so you can see it better. Right there, boom. Nice ice white LED. I slipped off, but you get the idea. Very bright, very cool, and definitely a lot better than the F91. Okay, so let's take a look at it on the wrist. And there it is. Oh no! Sorry. There we go. And well, isn't it a beauty? There it is. And yeah, I'm actually a bit surprised at how big it actually is, but at the same time it's pretty slim, so I think it still looks good on my wrist and probably on a lot of wrists too. But yeah, probably this one is more like a female variation, especially with the bracelet, but I mean, I think it still looks good on me. And now of course we gotta compare it to, well, the F91. So the thing that actually you see at first sight is that the F91 is actually smaller in all dimensions. It's also thicker for some reason. Kind of hard to see now because mine has a NATO strap, but it's a bit thicker. But yeah, that's this watch. And We can also, of course, compare it to a vintage Casio, which of course back then were also stainless steel. Here it is. And again, you see that this one is quite a bit bigger. Watches have grown, but yeah, still quite comparable. So yeah, I mean, so that raises the question, like, would you buy this new one, or would you rather go for a vintage one, like for example this one? I don't know. I think they're both pretty cool, and yeah, you can wear one on each wrist, right? So yeah, yeah. Hope you found this useful, and see ya. Bye.